14 games have just received their play scores on the Android this January. The play score is a standard rating that averages gamer and critic reviews. When a game only reaches the minimum requirement of critic or gamer reviews, it receives a provisional play score. DISSIDIA Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. DISSIDIA Ordinary Final Fantasy game. Square Enix, Team Ninja, and Koei Tecmo team up to create the ultimate mobile experience for the fans of their Dissidia Final Fantasy series. The fourth in their line of crossover games, watch as they round up all your favorite heroes and villains from all corners of the Final Fantasy universe. But this free-to-play title won't be pitting them against each other. Instead, it takes on a more JRPG-style combat system as you create your party of 3 and square them off against waves of corrupted enemies. Launch foes into the air with your chosen characters and pile up combos for maximum power. Unravel the story of Spiritus and Materia with a provisional play score of 7.39. Batman: The Enemy Within, Episode 4, What Ails You? There's more crucial decision-making to do in this penultimate chapter to Telltale's Batman series. Fair warning, there might be some spoilers ahead. Return to the shoes of the brooding Cape Crusader as this story comes to another boil. In this episode, Bruce Wayne steps out of the Batsuit and deals with the unexpected changes of his friend John Doe. His crazy and well-meaning side gradually unravels, revealing himself to be Gotham's signature crazed and clownish psychopath. With only 75 minutes of content, it's the series' shortest chapter yet. More of a build-up than anything, we're just eagerly awaiting how it all ends in the upcoming final episode. It has a provisional play score of 7.64. Emergency HQ. Explore the life-threatening risks of saving people from catastrophe in this unique strategy game. Build your headquarters and create your very own cross-department team of emergency respondents. There's an exciting variety of missions to conquer as you lead the noble forces of rescue services, technical units, and the fire and police departments. Take on the individual tasks of each of the specialized services and protect the citizens from all harm. With their online support, you can even test your skills as commander against other players in the league. Respond to the challenges of your calling and become the hero your city deserves. However, with a few crashes and technical glitches, it has a provisional play score of 7.97. Driving Zone 2. The second installment of AV Creation's Driving Zone ups the realism ante to immerse in the exhilarating world of street racing. Packed not only with impressive visuals, this racing simulator also tries to offer accuracy in their innovative gameplay and physics. With their wide array of cars, you can create your own style of gameplay. Choose from hatchbacks, sports cars, and luxury sedans to add a bit of personality to your racing career. Expanding their innovative tuning system, Driving Zone 2 gives players more room to customize their cars. Tweak your sports transmissions, buy new engines for faster speeds, or straight up change the sound of your vehicles. Racing that suits your every taste, it has a provisional play score of 8.11. Lord of Dice. One of the successful names in the Asian video game industry, Kakao Games finally crosses borders to bring their popular role-playing game to Western shores. It's a strategic anime game that follows the formula of most gachapon games. Enter their fantasy-based worlds and collect a roster of powerful heroes from a selection of over 200 different characters. Fight against towering bosses, master your party's varying skills as you climb up the sealed Infinity Tower to save the princess from doom. Lord of Dice stands out from most free-to-play games thanks to its complex combat mechanics and beautifully hand-drawn dicers. A free-to-play RPG with the depth and beauty of a premium title, it has a provisional play score of 8.33. BATPLA: Battle for the Planet. Science fiction has never had a shortage of interplanetary battles, but there won't be armies to amass in this battle for the planets. Instead, we get a rough simulation that's more adorable than our usual apocalyptic tales. Watch as tiny spheres collide in the restrictive cosmos and help your chibified inhabitants fight for space supremacy. Cute as it is, the stakes are definitely high. Create the perfect planet from scratch and turn it into the universe's strongest with their cast of powerfully enhancing fighters and Valkyries. Populate it with newly discovered units and enhance your skills with constant practice. Creating its own brand of whimsical violence, Battle for the Planets receives a provisional play score of 8.53. Hero's Second Memory. Combining shooting and RPG into one exciting title, Hero's Second Memory challenges to conquer an endless wave of monsters. Set in a world where monsters and humans live peacefully, play as the amnesiac hero and fight alongside your beastly allies to stop the invasion of the devil. Guide your hero through the challenging stages using the game's simple and responsive controls. Slide left and right on your screen and bring down each enemy that stands in your way. There's over 100 hours of playtime packed in this edition as you take on the story with increasing amounts of difficulty. While its repetitive gameplay might turn off some players, it's still a great RPG for anyone looking for some casual fun. It has a provisional play score of 8.64. Antihero. Proving to be the cream of this month's digital board game crop is this indie turn-based strategy. Travel back to the gaslit streets of the Victorian era and become the leader of the city's up-and-coming Thieves Guild. Its gameplay mixes elements from the macro-focused 4X genre and the character-centric RPGs. Lurk in the shadows and pave your way to become Master Thief with deeds that range from small-time pickpocketing to overthrowing the bourgeois. Protect the city in the story's campaign mode, or test your light-fingeredness against players around the globe. Proving that good things can come in small packages, Antihero brings all the things we love about board games into one pocket-friendly title. It has a provisional play score of 8.67. Slime Pizza. Not a lot of mobile games have to make sense, and that's just one of the beauties about the portable platform. In one of Nitrome's latest adventure games, take over the day in the life of a slimeball pizza delivery boy whose space crash leaves him with a massive pepperoni-topped mess. Guide him through an obstacle-laden pizza retrieval journey and deliver them once and for all. Using his skills as slime, tack onto the nearest walls and fling him forwards through each trying stage. Pull back, fling forwards, and avoid the traps of their spike-filled rooms. It's a fun, addicting adventure that'll leave you hungry for more. It has a provisional play score of 8.77. BB Tan 2 by 222%. 111% seems to have found their groove with their mobile game series based on Atari's breakout game. Switching up the classic paddle with their own line of kooky characters, that's not the only thing that's switched up. In this sequel, they've done away with the high-scoring formula of the original script to opt for a more stage-based gameplay. Ricochet balls off the classic breakout way as you try to free each imprisoned child in the over 300 different stages. Get into the vibes of their graphics and cool sound design as you clear stages, unlock new costumes, and compete with friends. 111% has really given a fresh twist on the much-loved classic, and it's remained as quirky as ever. It has a provisional play score of 8.92. Blocky Racing. Filling up a void in the mobile's kart racing genre is this colorful racer from Next Studio. Step inside their brick-laden universe and get into the racing groove with a roster of silly-looking eggheads. Beat them at their own game as you drive through the perilous curves of their 50 unique racetracks. It's a new take on the classic kart racer, letting you contribute to the madness with deadly power-ups to steal the victory from your rivals. Or you can head to the shops and upgrade your chosen race car with an array of cool new toys. Eliminate your opponents bit by bit in the merciless streets of this block kart racer. It has a provisional play score of 8.94. Forgotten Hill Mementoes. A point-and-click series that had its early days on the PC. FM Studio is sending creepy crawlies our way with this release of their horror-themed adventure on the mobile. Mementoes brings together all the chapters of their PC-based minigames, including an all-new series titled The Mischief Knight. Retrace your steps in the stories of their mysterious residents as you try to collect the important snippets of the Forgotten Hill lore. It's a dark, dark world to explore with scenes doused in sepia tones and rife with eerie artifacts. Use your brain to solve the puzzles of each chapter and draw yourself into its compelling storyline. A grotesque beauty of a point-and-click title, it has a provisional play score of 8.96. Video Game Guardians. Step out of the role of the hero himself in this meta video game that puts us at the helm of the thankless job of Guardian. It's the other side of the video game coin as you do whatever you can to escort the bumbling hero to the final stage of his adventure. Protect him from the harms that may come during his journey using the many tools at your disposal. Arm him with the best possible weapons to improve his survivability, or save him from dangerous boss fights with his own horde of loyal allies. While the work never stops, its automatic combat system is there to do the job for you. An idle clicker with a surprising amount of depth, it has a provisional play score of 9.5. Rusty Lake Paradise. We've come to expect only the best from the creators of the renowned Cube Escape series, and with this latest title, they continue their legacy with another hair-raising standalone adventure in the Rusty Lake universe. Serving us with another Twin Peaks-inspired mystery, travel back to the year 1796 and take a step into an isolated island cursed by the 10 plagues. While it's a story that's far removed from their previous titles, it still delivers the same eerie atmosphere. Uncover the riddles that surround the cursed events and partake in enigmatic rituals to end it all. A madness wrought in delicious intrigue, it receives a provisional Playscore of 9.68. You may get these games right now by clicking the links below.